사실 너무 오랜만에 무대라 우선순위라 함은 저희가 준비했던 것들을 100% 깔끔하고 완벽하게 보여주는 게 가장 큰 우선순위였던 것 같아요. 네, 그동안 기다렸을 팬분들한테 어쨌든 가장 크게 보답을 해줄 수 있는 거는 좋은 음악과 무대이기 때문에.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. When the world keeps pairing them with everyone else, there are two people who quietly keep choosing each other. No announcements, no explanations, just small moments again and again that make fans wonder, is this bond something the world will never fully understand? Those words sound simple, but for many fans, especially those who have followed the long journey of two extraordinary figures like Park Jimin and Jeon Jungkook, they carry a much deeper meaning. This isn't just about a couple or a romantic relationship, as some often imagine. It's about choice, about a closeness that isn't forced, about two hearts that keep returning to each other, even when the world tries to steer them in different directions. Since their debut together as BTS, many have noticed a unique dynamic between them. Amidst the spotlight, busy schedules, and the immense pressures of the entertainment industry, they grow together. They learn together, struggle together, and slowly build a bond that's hard to describe with mere words. That bond is evident in the way they look at each other, in the small, unprovoked laughter, and in the quiet moments that often go unnoticed by others. The world loves to create stories. Fans, the media, and even people outside the fandom often try to place them in various pairings or ships. Some imagine they're better suited to someone else. Some theorize about their new relationship, and still others try to read every small interaction as a sign of something bigger. But amidst it all, one thing that always seems consistent is how they always come back to each other. No matter how much the world talks, how many rumors circulate, or how often their names are linked to others, they still display the same comfort when they're together. It's evident in the little things that might seem trivial to some, but are incredibly meaningful to those who truly pay attention. For example, during dance practice, when all the members are focused on precise movements, there's a brief moment when one of them turns around, just to make sure the other is okay. Not because they have to, but because it's become a habit. A habit formed over years of togetherness. A habit that can't be faked. There are also times when the world seems too noisy, full of comments and opinions. In those moments, they don't offer lengthy explanations. They don't try to refute every rumor. Instead, they choose silence, and in that silence, they remain side by side. It's as if their relationship doesn't need validation from anyone. Many fans say that a relationship like this isn't just about romantic love. It's about trust, about security, about knowing that there's one person in this world who will always understand without needing a long explanation. Someone who can be a place to come home to, even in the midst of the most exhausting schedule. When Park Jimin laughs, Jeon Jungkook is often the first to smile. And when Jeon Jungkook looks tired or stressed, Park Jimin is often the one who quickly notices the change. Small interactions like these may not always seem dramatic, but that's where their beauty lies. The world may see them as global idols, as artists who perform on grand stages and win numerous awards. But beneath all that, they are still two human beings who have known each other since a young age. They've watched each other grow, change, and develop into the best versions of themselves. There's something incredibly powerful about a relationship that has weathered so many life stages. From the uncertain trainee days, to becoming part of a global phenomenon that's transformed the world's music industry. They've faced failure, criticism, and incredible pressure. And through every phase, they've remained by each other's side. That's why so many people are moved when they see them together. Not because of any grandiose evidence or official statements, but because the energy they radiate feels genuine, feels real. It feels like something not staged for the cameras. Sometimes the world loves to compare. It loves to say that one person would be better suited to another. It loves to make assumptions based on small pieces of one's life. But in the end, only they truly know who they choose to keep close to them. And on many occasions, that choice is clear. Not in big words, but in simple actions. In the way they sit close to each other without feeling awkward. In the way they tease each other with small smiles. in the way they support each other when one of them faces challenges. When the world tries to steer them in different directions, they don't fight back. They weren't shouting to prove anything. They simply continued walking side by side, as they always had from the beginning.
믿겨지지가 않는다. 참.
That's the strength of a relationship built on trust and togetherness. It's not easily shaken by public opinion. It's not easily changed by rumors or speculation. It endures because its foundation is strong. Many fans have said that seeing them together gives them a sense of comfort. It's as if there's a certainty that in a world full of change, there's still something that remains the same. Something consistent. Something they can rely on. And perhaps that's why the line, when the world ships them with others, but they only choose each other, feels so touching. Because ultimately, life isn't about who the world chooses. It's not about who others deem most suitable. Life is about who we choose to stay by our side, even when things get tough. That choice isn't always seen in big statements or dramatic moments. Sometimes, it's seen in small, repeated acts of kindness, in consistent loyalty, in simple yet sincere care. And as long as they continue to show those little things, as long as they continue to support each other unconditionally, the world will probably keep talking. The world will probably keep theorizing and speculating. But one thing that can't be ignored is the fact that they always come back to each other. Not because they have to, not because they're asked to, but because they want to. When the world tries to pair them with other people, they still choose each other. When rumors come and go, they still stand side by side. When time passes and everything changes, they still maintain the connection they've built from the beginning. And perhaps that's where the true beauty lies. Not in labels, not in definitions, but in the choices they make over and over again, day after day. Because in the end, amidst all the outside noise, there's only one thing that truly matters. They choose each other. And maybe that's why their story continues to touch so many hearts. Not because of rumors, not because of theories, but because of the quiet way they keep choosing each other again and again. Through the years, through the noise, and through everything the world says, Park Jimin and Jeon Jungkook have shown us that some bonds don't need labels to be real. They just need trust, time, and a heart that keeps coming back home. If this moment touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow ARMY, and subscribe to stay connected with more stories about the beautiful bond inside BTS. Because sometimes, the most powerful love stories are the ones written quietly, between two people who never stop choosing each other. See you in the next video.